Can ESP32 get an STM32 in the future? Nowadays, because the M3 has a hardware circle that holds the fire in a positive circle, many batteries are used as M4 pure bi-graded tablets. Among them is the ESP32 body model STM32 of the University Fire. Then for the ESP32 Stereo Phantom STM32 Real Wheel. Let's see the difference between the two. In terms of the overall field, the STM32 is definitely a big family. There is a difference between L-kill for low-level workers, and there's a difference between F2 and F4 for high-level energy. There are economical and low-service F0 differences, high-speed F7 series and so on. For the various needs in the development of thousands of into 10, the flavor of the comprehensive sense of playing. The MCU of ESP32 has already reached a certain level 5. In general, the frame is in charge. The ESP32 has only a dozen core board lattices. In the ESP32 acceleration, except for the FN series, the core board grid of the ESP32 is almost the same. Other speculative current market grids. It's a lot higher. To sum it up, the ESP32 is an integrated core for the processor. An ESP32, even if it is a greedy kernel, is not a block. Comparison of Shuangnan ESP724 GMWQA and STM324507WE86. Not much ESP724 GPIOB. Very much IF40G GPIO. ESP724 G7 capacity up to 650 MPS. IF40 GPIO force is 0.0 DMIPS. ESP724 GMWQA is a FASH with a SAMB. STM7 flays and let's be relatively smaller. In terms of the difficulty of reading it, STM3 has a lot of advantages in terms of data and source code. ESP724 GMWQA. There is still too little information that can be obtained directly from the official website. STM3 uses YouTube Tuber Max as the representative of the powerful and play human tool practice. Not only can it be used as a box erector, but it can be developed by someone who knows a little bit about the color source. However, ESP3 has only one official tool here, and ESP3 wants IDF, and there is no dedicated IDE. There is no configuration tool like QMX. There is no such tripartite expansion manager. The number of empirical SPRD developments is quite small. You need to understand this framework first. If you want to realize a worker who is not too high. It is also important to understand the implementation mechanism inside SPRDF. From the past, for example, it needs to be customized with qualitative functions. Or ultra-low power or high performance is required. It's still more reliable SPRDM32. Because they're not all products. All need to support foreign expenses. ESP32 has significant limitations. Sometimes it may require a large amount of foreign computation. NNDF2. In general, these foreign co-designs are possible. Using the ESP32 can be said to be other conveniences. But it does a small design electric version size. If the MCU plus ESP32 is used, the design is redundant. It still depends on how to choose the scheme design. For the release of BWF can be a product. Use only ESP32 mature solution questions. So it looks like this. The ES and M32 has been proven by a large number of project experiments over the years. And ESP32 is still very young. It is still necessary to experiment to verify. A few prerequisites are that I have some characters.